So today we're going to assess movements of the upper and lower trunk, as well as look at some functional movements in the upper and lower trunk. I'm going to stand behind the patient to support the movement. So first we're going to move the upper trunk. I'm going to have you roll your shoulders forward and flex your upper trunk forward. Good. I'm going to assist you here, and we're going to roll backwards, trunk backwards. Good. We're going to stand here at neutral. We're going to bring this side down. Good. We're going to bring this side down now. Good. Back to neutral. Now we're going to rotate. We're going to rotate to your right. Good. Rotate to your left. Good. Try and get that upper trunk movement. Then we're going to do kind of a combined motion. So we're going to drop this shoulder and rotate it up to the front. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing with this shoulder up to the front. Then we're going to drop this one back and then drop this one back. A combined movement there. Good. So there's good movement in the upper trunk. Now if I'll have you just demonstrate how you would put on a seat belt to kind of see if you can functionally move in all those planes. Very good. Perfect seatbelt form. All right, now we're going to stay behind the patient and we're going to assess the lower trunk movements. So they might be a little bit hindered by the table, but I'm going to be assessing with my hands and noting the movement there. So we're going to roll the hips forward. Good. Now roll the hips back, trying to really move in the pelvis. Very good. Good. Forward and back. Now we're going to tilt this side down, so kind of hike this hip up, the right hip up. Good. Same thing on the other side. Hike the left hip up. Good. Now we're going to try and get some rotation, so just kind of rotate the pelvis. There you go. Now we're going to rotate and bring your left side back, kind of rotate back. Good. Trying to isolate that movement in the pelvis. And then we're going to do that combined motion, the same thing that we did in the upper trunk. So drop this hip forward and to the side, and then drop this hip forward and to the side. Good. And then drop this hip backward and to the side. And then same thing with this hip. We're going to kind of get that combined movement there. Good. And then I'll have you demonstrate, if you'll stand up and demonstrate how you might step over a shower tub wall for me. So up just good. Good. And then we see kind of in a functional plane, the patient's able to move their lower trunk as well. So good movement in both the upper and lower trunk.